All right, thank you. Welcome everyone to the Town of Victor Conservation Board meeting. We'll call the meeting to order for St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, here at 6:30 p.m. Alongside me, we have some fellow board members, Matt Madison, Keith Paris, Andrew Phillips. Tim Norman is absent tonight, and my name is Pat Coleman. We'll be running the meeting. Very brief agenda. First and foremost, the timber review sketch plan, which we have reviewed before. Update to this, and the applicant is requesting acknowledgement of a complete application to develop 10 residential lots on an 81.5 acre parcel. There are 3 tax parcels with 2 of them in the town of Farmington. So our goal tonight is to provide maybe some cursory commentary on the updates that we have. Some outlines from Lisa with regard to the new sketch application. Acreage has gone from 74.5 acres to 81.5. The old sketch has 24 lots proposed. Part of the new application 10 lots. The earlier plan included a dedicated subdivision roadway traversing the site. And under the revised layout, access is provided by 2 private roadways, driveways, each serving 5 residential lots. The lots on top of the plateau have changed from 4 to 5. The site walk would be beneficial for the site at preliminary. Obviously, we're in sketch now, but any comments from the board initially?
I mean, overall, I think I like that they didn't bring the road as far up as they were originally planning. I think when we did the site walk, I remember the road was gonna go up farther back into the property, showing us that. So I think, based on what I'm hearing so far, I like it that they're not going as far with that. And also I don't remember where the home sites were supposed to be originally, but I like that he's got them against the much closer to the front. So I think he's could be disturbing less, but I definitely want to see it on a site walk and all that good stuff.
Agreed. Additional comments? I can't recall if you guys.
I don't think I walked it, but it's down the road from me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I've been by it a bunch of times. It's up on a pretty decent hill, so I'm
Yeah.
wondering if I'm just curious where those houses line up there.
Right.
The sites line up.
Remember, it's kind of a gradual grade up and then.
Gradual, he was trying to make the road fit with that
Right.
grade. Maybe that's why they ended up changing, I don't know. But it's a piece of land.
It's great, yeah. I remember talking about some of the disturbance that would be made was pretty limited. Trying to preserve to your point, Matt, that sort of like the swale, which the lower section.
Yep.
Or I should say middle section, I guess.
What else?
I can't recall. Is there one?
I don't remember if there was a wetland. I know the hill was really the big thing we were trying to make sure we protected and tried to not to disturb. So
I thought there was like a sort of a stream coming through there, but I could have been mistaken. It dried up at that point. But
yeah, because it was summer. It was summer. I mean, it was. I don't know.
it was a nice summer.
Yeah.
Are those bioretention or storm runoff ponds that they have? Or are those natural? Imaginary.
I recall where I'm thinking about this. They were retention ponds being built. They would gather, have some water during the spring and dry up during the summer.
Yeah. No, I don't remember. And it seems like it's changed quite a bit. So I don't even know what the new plan. What the new plan is and how it's gonna.
I think we might have to revisit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go back now that he's.
Be interesting to see what the easement boundaries and language would be proposed. Now that it's less, it's more open, we'll say, less condensed.
Right.
Yeah, so
It's a lot bigger lots too.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I think it's great.
Right.
I agree.
It's the character a little better. Yeah.
I would say my commentary would be or support the adjustments, but
Yeah.
would like to get a sense of where those, if those ponds are kind of seasonal or if they're for runoff purposes and
And the hill. Yep.
Just so you guys know,
Mhm.
this road does come out into Farmington.
Yeah, I remember that last, like that little section that kind of all the way to the east side there is, that's all Farmington, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this little bump out.
and it had houses on it before.
So this is where he has them now.
Right.
There was 4, now there's 5. There was coordination with Farmington.
got
Yeah, I think, understanding how they're gonna manage, manipulate possibly the drumline,
Mm-hmm.
where it sits, is it on top of it? Looks like it's likely on top. If I remember correctly, that drumline kind of runs the ridge, kind of creates a ridge.
It does, I
and it
think.
Goes north-south there.
Yes.
Okay.
So at this point, we just have to acknowledge the application,
Mhm.
right? So, you know,
Other than those comments previously mentioned, obviously would like to do a site walk with prelim,
yeah, and then
And then-
we'll definitely have feedback at that point.
the assessment form due then as well. We can work through this piece of property.
I'd say also the easement boundary and language, if they can. Please show us that on the site walk or whenever they're here again.
Yep, good call.
No, I think when I get the visual, interesting to see. These houses on the east side. Most of that on the back with the pond in the back of the pond going down. What I would look like now. The little changes.
Andy, when you drive by, do you remember those ponds being there?
No, I don't. That's why
I
I'm
know.
curious. At least the one on one south, southernmost, I don't. That would be on the top or on the other side.
Yeah,
The other one, I don't recall.
it doesn't stick out to me right now. So I'm
No.
curious.
I mean, it's pretty heavily wooded right up there. And that, I guess that's where the Farmington piece is down there. There's, I think, some
Right.
standing pines up on the side of the drumline and then I think plateaus up. So I mean, maybe it's hiding back there, I don't know, but
Find out.
yeah, it'd be interesting to know what.
We'll open this up then to the audience. Do you have any commentary, thoughts during this project?
I'm just gonna, the red boundary, and that's what we're talking about, everything within that red boundary.
Yeah,
Yes.
now you see that dotted line, is that Farmington, their purview? Okay, that
Yes.
eastern segment there.
So on the top, I'm just, is this gonna be an HOA?
My understanding, no.
No.
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like a private. But
So,
how they manage that.
well. I'm just worried, but the taxes, how do they work the taxes on this large piece of property? I mean, if it's not an HOA, how did they, apportion the tax rate to everybody?
I would assume those homes on those 5,
Yes.
that side are
right.
Victor. Now it's Farmington, right?
I believe so. I mean, I think just individual lots, they might have I don't even know how big lots are gonna be. A few acres. Each homeowner will have their own tax bill and. Is that what you mean? Or are you talking about between Farmington and Victor?
Well, no, show you, I'm just, I know it doesn't have to do with you. I just. Okay, this area in here.
Mhm.
So all this is gonna be divvied up between these two homes because this is outside of the, what
It's
you're
outside
looking
of the
at.
property, yep.
And so, but this is within the purview of this area. So. Who,
So,
There's gonna be-
and then we have all this area, then the homes here.
yeah, you could see the lot lines, the proposed lot lines in there. So,
Yes, so they are having homes on the drumlins?
that's what we're trying to figure out where they're gonna have them, yes.
That's where they're sketching them right now.
Yeah,
And I think that's what we need to take a look at, understand.
it's like, it seems like he's in front of the drumlins for these homes to the east. And then on the west, I'm trying to, I don't know if he put them on top, so he's not cutting into them,
Yeah,
but that's what we gotta go see. But yeah, to your question about who would pay the taxes, yeah, I mean, each of those lot lines, each homeowner will, you know.
Okay. Nice.
broke it up in there. So
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think the very northernmost home looks to have a fairly small lot compared to the others.
Right.
Right, so that'll be reflecting their taxes, and then that kind of main home, the second one. Looks like that property line goes all the way back,
Right.
but then to your point, we'll have probably an easement back there, so they'll own it, they'll pay tax on it, and will limit how much they can do back there. But that's how they'll divvy up taxes.
Okay. I got you.
And I'm not sure about those. Interesting, if those are technically in Victor, those eastern homes, those
Mhm.
5 or whatever, but it almost looks like they have land in Farmington.
Yeah,
So
I
a
mean,
little bit out of, thankfully, our purview,
yeah,
but yeah, that stretch there.
Those are different lots. Those are lots of Farmington.
Okay, they are gonna be different lots. That's-
Yeah. I know this map doesn't show that lines very clear.
Got it.
I know when you drive up and down the road, you can see where, you know, the signs bisect the road up there, up towards the north and then down towards the south. So yeah, it kind of creates that funny looking teardrop shape there.
Look forward to next step, good questions. Thank you. We'll look forward to prelim and site walk at that point, hopefully answer some of these questions that been discussed. All right, moving on, other business, approval of the March 3rd, 2026 minutes. Any discussion on those minutes? No, a motion to approve.
Make a motion that this be accepted.
Motion by Keith,
second.
second by Matt, all in favor?
Aye.
It's approved. Discuss Woods at Valentine Sidewalk, which was not today.
Graciously
Like-
moved, so we didn't freeze our butts up.
Yeah,
Slip
yeah.
and fall. So I think they moved it to the 30th, we said, right?
If that works, the 30th, at 5 o'clock, James said that might work for him.
Okay.
Hopefully a little nicer.
Could be 70,
Out of town.
could be 17.
Yeah,
But yeah, so far I think the 30th works. Everybody, is that
perfect.
Monday night instead of
It is, yeah.
Monday instead? Yeah. Good for me.
Excellent. Any other comments, discussion from the board?
Me?
Just as a reminder, our CE is due tonight at 5. Just kidding. Pretty soon, so keep an eye out on that. We have anything, David, from
Thank you.
community?
No, thank you.
Thanks for joining us. With that said, may I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Andrew. Second. Keith, all in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned,
Make you sweat. that amount.
6:44.
Nice. Thanks.
All
right.
Going down.
Gentlemen, a wonderful few weeks.
Likewise.
you.
Take care.
Yeah.